Okay, so I'm gonna rate all my noteworthy achievements, like gaming achievements, on a tier list because I thought that would be cool, and also because I wanna include like how much I enjoyed each of them on a spreadsheet I have, which contains my top 15. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a video ranking them. So I'm gonna start now with Crimson Needles Freeze Blue Demon area, which is like I when I first played it I thought it was pretty bad, but now I now that I think about it, like the only actually bad part in my opinion is the last part. And it's honestly like the gimmick is simple but it works pretty well. So I think I'm gonna put it as like B. I think B is a good place to put it. Bummerman's Neonatal Buffet area. It's fine. It has some bad jumps. The pathing is pretty cool. But overall, it's just a fine area. Not really much I want to say about it, so I'm gonna put it at C. I don't think anyone's gonna argue with this. It's just a banger avoidance. Yeah, I got really unlucky with it, but it's just like you can't argue with this rating, honestly. Dead Racer Unbreakable. It's a card from The End Is Nigh without dying. I don't like the visuals, like those visuals, that purple with a really hot pink. It hurts my eyes a bit. It's like the gameplay itself is alright, but the visuals kind of suck. I would put it at E, but I notice I don't hate it much. I just dislike it. I'm gonna put it at D. Demon Lord Biff is a weird one because the second phase sucks. Everything else pretty good. I'd put it at S, but because of how much the second save sucks, I'm gonna put it at like a low A. So yeah, I I don't like Farewell. I just don't like Farewell. I'm gonna put it at A. I just don't like it. It's so long and the gimmicks are so whatever. It's some of the worst gimmicks of the game. They're not really awful, but they're not good in my opinion either. I think he is a good place to put it. I just don't like it. Pharaoh is very fun. I really like Pharaoh. It's one of the best bosses of Magitar game. It's just really fun. Geometry Dash level, game time. A lot of the like areas are pretty fun. This area right here that I put, it's the hardest I think, or Spewer, which is directly after. Both of them are like at the end, so the end is way harder than like the beginning. But I still think it's fun. I'm gonna put it at A, but the balancing drags it down quite a bit. Another The End Is Night card, Ghost and Grieving Unbreakable. This is like the most forgettable glitch card, I think. I don't even know what to say. I find the last couple of screens fun, but otherwise it's just whatever, honestly. I'm gonna put it at C. It's fucking bad. It's just bad. I don't get why they thought that was a good idea, this area. It's so bad. It's like there's a fucking blind drop. The saves, they're all mostly bad jumps. They're barely any fun. I don't get what's the point of the teleporting. Like it just makes you not know what to expect, so you never really know what like to expect in each save. It does, I'll give it that. It does give it like kind of an identity. It's like different, but I think that if you're gonna have a gimmick like that, it would be cool to use it during gameplay. And the only part it actually kind of uses it in is in the blind drop, which is, you know, unfortunately, a lot of the hard Crimson Needle Free just didn't like really get with me. Like I really don't like Grim Demon area either. It's like I'm gonna put it as a high F, but it's still an F in my opinion. I just don't get the appeal of that kind of stuff. And the hardest part of it is near the end, like the final jump is hard, and there's also a part at like 75% through the screen which is was buffed. I don't know why, since the game came out. It's just, yeah, I just don't like it. There's not much to say about this. Here's on Wonderland, level 500 plus without New Game Plus. Is I don't like it much. I don't like this boss much in general. So yeah, Jiraku area is fun in Neonato Buffet. It's just a good area. I think I'm gonna put it at A. It's just, I don't have much to say about it. It's fun. Both of these areas are probably like some of the top tier like Neonato Buffet areas, along with Phantasmagoria's area. They're both just all those three are really good. Kiyoshi's area is my least favorite of those three, which I just said, but it's still pretty good. The hardest screen of this area is the hardest screen of the game in general, and I don't like that, but overall it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it at B. I like this boss. I didn't like doing this on level 500 though. It's really long. I didn't enjoy it much. I do like the boss, but I just don't like doing this. These 2 achievements sucked. All the 4 achievements like this sucked. So yeah, Pika is really fun. I really like Pika. It's just a really fun boss. Not much to say. Okay, so I heard like a lot of people actually like this level, but I'm not really one of them. I think there's some really cool parts. Like the Mind Super Pot is actually a really good way to use like memory, but it's just the balancing in this is probably the worst balancing out of any of these, except maybe this one, which we'll get soon. It's just bad. The balancing is awful. It starts off so easy, and then it starts off like easy demon difficulty, then it gets medium demon, and then there's the fucking Q part, the triple Q part. That part is garbage. And then after that it's free with like 1 hard input. It's just not good. The like there's just not much to say. It's just not a good level. I don't regret this, and I don't regret this either. I broke my keyboard playing this because I was annoyed. So yeah, another one. Yeah. After let's go. But yeah, this one is just bad. I don't get the point of the threads. They just make it annoying, and it's just not fun. And this thing is not fun. It also has garbage balancing. This screen that you're seeing on the background, that screen is awful. The 4th screen is also really bad, and the 10th screen is very choky, and that's why I hate it. It's just bad. Also the background, I also don't like it. Same thing with Dead Racer. I don't like these color patterns. Side tower. I think this side tower is not that good, honestly. The concept is really cool, but it's not fun to go through. Like, I like the concept, but it's just bad. It's not good. Not a good. The concept is good, but yeah. Okay, this thing, it's funny. You take like 30 minutes to go through Super Mega Card doing this, and just so long. And like the hardest parts are at the end. So like, Rubble Bubble sucks in general. I just don't like it. I'm putting a lot of things on. I just noticed like so few things here, so many things here so far. Hopefully that changes soon. And yeah, it's probably my favorite out of these. It's just so much fun. It's not perfect because of the balancing, but it's just so good. It's so fun to go through. And yeah, I didn't like this. I didn't like. We're going to the CN free zone for a bit, I guess. I didn't like this screen like at all. It's just I don't know how to explain it. The balancing is pretty bad. But I don't think that's mostly my problem with it, but I don't really know how to explain it. I just didn't like it. I didn't hate it though. I'm gonna put it at the my hardest clear so far. And if you know my experience with it, then you know exactly where it's going. Yeah. It seems about right. Man, most of these suck, right? Yeah. I didn't like this very much either. It's one of these. This the like this part of the screen, can't see it very well, but this part of the screen sucks like a lot. It sucks. I think I'm gonna put it at E. Yeah. The long one. It's definitely not some of the best platforming on CN3 because obviously that's the best platforming is on 31F, but it's pretty good. I don't know, it's one of these, but it's pretty good. I didn't mind it much. Your deal. I used to hate this screen. Now I just think it's mid. Like it's just C tier. I don't have much to say about it. It's one of the hardest screens of the game, but not much to say about it. I love this level. Oh, I fucked up. I love this level. This level is so fun. This level is so much fun. The balancing it kinda sucks, not gonna lie, but it's so much fun that I didn't mind it. Also, I kinda fluked it, so take this rating kinda lightly, but it's really fun. And here's another thing that's really fun. Yeah. I think those are all the S plus that I'm gonna put. Tower Lead is such a fun boss. It's probably my favorite boss of all time. It also has bad balancing, but it's so much fun that I don't care. It's just fun. Yeah. I don't like this much. Like it went from F to E and now it's just kinda D. I don't like it and I'll never like it, but I don't hate it as much as I used to. So yeah. These two are kinda the same thing. Yeah, I mean, they're fun. Just fun. Some attacks are bullshit, definitely. But overall, it was good. Good time doing these. I actually fluked this, which was funny. Yeah. Kinda weird to see the 3 hardest things I've done. First hardest thing, second hardest thing, third hardest thing. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Probably just because I wanted to finish it. Like, actually finish Scene 3. So yeah. The boss rush, the true boss rush of Rabi Ribi on Bunny Extinction. I didn't like this much. Like I think I'm gonna put it at like the lowest C tier. Yeah, I think that's a good place. It's like very low C tier. There's a bug that sometimes happens that just straight up kills your run. Like I have no idea what causes it. Like after a few bosses, you just end the run for no reason. Like you get teleported to a room that like you can't attack the boss and you can't do anything. Yeah, not. It would be probably at B. I still don't like it much though, mainly because of that. Windy Landscape is a banger level. My second favorite level on GD probably. It's actually so much fun. The balancing is perfect. There's actually it's not perfect because the hardest part is at 30%, so it kind of sometimes feels like banging your head against a brick wall. But it's such a good level. I love it. But I don't think anyone loves this. Like even if you like it, you have to accept it's just not that good. Yeah, I am happy with this. Happy with this list. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was sort of fun to watch. Maybe I can do some more of these in the future. Would be fun. I wouldn't be against doing them. So yeah, see ya.